Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Dragon Warrior 4 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Last episode, Cosmo and his companions explored the continent where the sisters did their adventure, Nara and Mara, in Chapter 4. And they learned that Edgar, Nara and Mara's father, had a secret laboratory in the western cave, the cave west of Kievs, where the ghouls are from. And that he may have produced a magical key. Alchemists are known to make them, and with that key we'll be able to finally enter Keeleon Castle. So this guy, he tells us that he knows the mechanism to open the entrance is at the bottom of a treasure chest, but... So we're going to head to where we picked up Oren. He allowed us to enter the Keeleon Castle in Chapter 4 because he could break locks, but now we're going to have to find this magic key. We need to get that magic key so we can get into Keeleon Castle so that we can find Ragnar. Ragnar is apparently in that castle. What he's doing there, we don't know, but probably doing his mission to, try to protect all the kids. So what brought him here, don't know, but we'll find out. So, enemies in here, not too tough. They're pretty much the same enemies that we were encountering on the outside. But as you can see, the encounter rate is crazy in here. I ended up getting pretty much 2 levels on everybody from all the fights that I ended up having to do. It's good for gaining experience. I ended up switching out, you'll see I'll switch out here, Mara for Bray, and I'll show how that's done during battle. Because Mara basically ran out of MP, and when she runs out of MP, well, we can just swap in Bray. And then he can finish off the dungeon. So, you go to your tactics, you choose your members, and you select who you want to leave the party and then who you want to replace them. And then they will jump out. So, take out some of these things first. We'll do that in a little bit here. Nara basically doesn't have any MP to cast anything. She might be able to cast a blaze spell, but that's about it. So we're going to select member, switch. We choose who we want to switch out with who we want to switch in. And then we'll say, Bray jumps out of the wagon. Bray's going to come right out and cast the snowstorm spell. So you don't have a lot of offensive spells, but the ones he does are pretty powerful. Mara has, a whole bunch of different ones. Blaze, Firebane, the Bang spell. So here's the treasure chest where we got the Lamp of Darkness. Check it out. There's a button on it, just like that guy said. And luckily we have the Thief's Key from Alina's party. And we can open up these hidden doors. And we get a small medal. And that is number 5. And we'll eventually turn them in to the small medal king. But more importantly, we find the magic key. You want to have at least the best item. There's still items you can get. You can trade in 1 medal for a staff of force, 4 for a hat of happiness, 6 for a sword of miracles, and then 20 for the metal battle helm. There's 32 altogether, so you can pretty much get 1 of every item, and then have 1 spare medal in reserve, which is what I'll probably end up doing. Not that the staff of force is really any good, but we want to get one of the other stuff. So the sword is probably the best sword for Christo. It restores hit points based on the damage it does. The hat of happiness, is really good headgear for Mara, Bray, and Christo. So they can be stolen from Metal Babbles. The Metal Babble helm can be stolen from Metal Kings, but that's a rare thing that Tulum does. There's another Sword of Miracles you end up getting later on in the game. So, I guess if you want, you can skip that first Sword of Miracles and get 3 hats of happiness. But we did another switch in that battle. We ended up switching out Alina for Talon. Alina was getting a little low on hit points, and we just have Talon jump. The good thing about this dungeon here, you can see the wagon came with us, so we were able to switch party members freely, and all the characters got experience because remember, as long as the wagon's with you, characters on the wagon will gain experience too. So we're gonna go save in Haville here real quick, but have some time. So speaking of small metals, we're just gonna take a quick trip north of Haville to this island. We go to this grass spot, and there's this like old man just sitting here. It's called the Old Man Island. It's been ages since last time I saw humans. You must watch out. They say long ago the ruler of evil's palace existed around here. We'll learn more about that later. But for now, we're just going to find the small metal here. I believe that is 6. That should be 6 now. Which would be enough for that Sword of Miracles if we want it. But we'll probably go there when we have like 11. We can get like 3 of the 4 items. And then the Metal Babble Hound we'll just get much later. But here's another enemy that we can get. The Man of Wars. So I think with this we'd only have 2 more sea monsters to encounter. The Seal Thrope and the Bangler Fish. And a bunch of the sea monsters. And then there's those rare ones that only appear in one location. But the one of the villages we're going to be going to shortly, in the next few episodes, will be, has those scent pouches that increase random encounters. So that'll help us get those rarer monsters. So we'll come back here, we'll stay at the inn, heal up, make a save, because we have the boss we're going to be fighting, so... And he can actually be pretty tough. He is susceptible to sleep, though. So if you have Nara in your party, she'll use the sleep spell to try to put the boss to sleep. King Balzac of Keeleon seems to have a hidden master. According to rumor, he's not human. But when I told this to a soldier called Ragnar, he left quickly. Yeah, I forgot to talk with that guy last time I was here. So we got that dialogue there. Now we'll go make our save. This is where, if you want, you can like kind of set a sequence break and go to that castle, learn about the joke, the king who needs the joke, and you can get Pannon. And then, like I said, Pannon comes with the sword of lethargy, and you can just have him in your party. He can help put the thing. You can also go to another town. There's other towns that sell the sword of lethargy, so you can end up buying one for the hero. Ragnar can also use that sword, but he's not in our party right now, and he won't be in the party for the boss battle. But for the boss battle, we want to put Mara and Nara in the party just to get a little bit of extra dialogue. And we also want to have Cosmo in the party, because if Cosmo isn't in the party, we won't be able to see the boss. And I'll show off what happens if you don't have Cosmo in the party then. But these guards are here now, and they're saying, hey, so they appeared now, because now that we got the key, they weren't here earlier. But they tell us that, hey, the king is captured Ragnar, and probably going to execute him. Each time a new king is crowned, the terror in this country rises. This guy's still sleeping down here. There's that old man who gave the sisters his boarding pass to Endor. We can go visit him. Not that he's gonna give us any information. Like I said in that chapter, I was like, I think he ends up dying, and then yeah, he does. So when we come back here, we'll find that unfortunately, he has passed away in the meantime. So, but yeah, it's neat that you can still search for that square and get the staircase here. Right now, we just have to enter into the side door here. And, talk with the council, who's still a bad guy. Still got threatened to throw us in jail. We don't want to go to jail. Even though we know how to escape from the jail pretty easily. And we'll talk with some people in here. Most of them say the same thing as last time, but a few have some different dialogue. This guy says the same thing. We're going to find out this guy's kind of evil. He's the castle scholar of magic. Without magic, I won't tell you. We'll learn after the boss battle, though. once again thinking about being in paradise. This guy's going to remind us that, hey, there's a secret passage under here. There's the strange voices below. And this girl is still getting chased by this guy. She's done a lot of miles. She's been running this entire time. Let's talk with the guy. I'll catch you. You can actually like block him off there and the girl will eventually catch up with him, so then it looks like she's chasing him. Which will happen after we defeat the boss. Things kind of turn around here. That guy sees some smoke in the distance. Is he seeing things? I don't know. But now we just head up to where that secret room was, and we'll see Ragnar being escorted there by some soldiers. Quiet, you can't stop me, and boom, he defeats them. I finally found the hero I've been searching for. You fit the description I heard of the House of Prophecy. I hear the ones in this room belong to the evil force which plans to destroy the world. Let's defeat them and reveal their source of evil. So Ragnar comes in here, and some guards appear. And Ragnar will take care of the guards. We just have to take care of the monster. Keeleon, who was the monster who appeared after we defeated Balzac in Chapter 4. This time now we'll be able to defeat him. What are you? We are the hero! I now rule this country, not King Balzac, huh? You are chasing Balzac to secret revenge. If we didn't have the sisters, they wouldn't get this dialogue here. So we bring him there and then we'll get that little bit of information like, oh, I know, you're the ones who were after Balzac. Too bad, I'm gonna defeat you here. And we fight Keeleon! Like I said, if you have the pan in your party, or you kind of went to different towns and got a sort of lethargy, that would be really good to use, because you could put him to sleep, but we're just gonna have Nara try to put him to sleep. Unfortunately, she doesn't get very lucky, but who does get very lucky is Mara. Mara makes good use of that Blazemore spell that she just learned. It's taken off like 80-some hit points, and Keeleon only has 400, and I don't think he has regeneration yet, so, boss don't have regeneration yet, so, yeah, not too many turns, and Mara will be able to take this guy out. Unfortunately, this guy can hit really, really hard. His spells aren't that bad. His fireball, like I say, is not doing too much damage. It's like 60 overall to every single person, but it's split amongst everybody. If Christo's in your party, he'll try to cast Stop Spell on Keeleon, which actually can be worse because then that will prevent him from using spells and he'll just start attacking you. And as you can see here, his physical attacks are really, really strong. He almost like one-shotted Alina there. So the hero may have to come on healing duties in case Nara outsped him though and was able to heal Alina, but just to be safe, sometimes, you know, when he does these double attacks, you may need to have Cosmo heal somebody and Nara heal somebody else. So, yeah, your main damage dealer right now is basically Mara with her Blazemore spell. And there she is. Fittingly, she defeats Keeleon. And we get a lot of experience, so pretty much a lot of people are going to gain levels. And we get full plate armor, which is going to be a good upgrade for Ragnar, who still is only using that half plate armor that he got from Chapter 1. So, it's a good piece of upgraded equipment for him. Free armor. Although, with the magic key now, there'll be a place where we can get even better armor, but it's really, really expensive. So we're probably going to have to do some, like, grinding to get gold for this armor. We need some levels though, because the next boss is really, really tough. So we're gonna want to get some levels. But we can get some of those levels as we just do some exploration. I'm defeated. Who are you? Are you the hero who's prophesied to destroy the rule of evil? You can't be. I heard Necrosar destroyed the hero. Yes. You know, you talk with Ragnar and people's like they must have been under like hypnosis. Huh, what have I been doing all this time? And now they talk differently. Very impressive. Hero, let's fight together to save the world. And he joins our party. He'll join in the wagon. Like I said, we'll give him that half-plate armor. We could buy him a battle axe in Kievs. But like I said, we'll save up for other stuff instead. So we get the Sword of Lethargy. We want to get 2 of them, one for the hero, one for Ragnar. You defeated Keeleon. Oh no, spare me, please. The abomination Balzac is in Sandteam Castle. I've given you valuable information, haven't I? If we went to Sandteam Castle earlier, there'd be monsters in there, like random encounters, but Balzac the monster isn't there, so this is like the sequence trigger to have Balzac appear. Yeah, I've done something you won't like. The secret evolution is already in the hands of Necrosama, so apparently he must, he's in league with the bad guys. That's the magic he was on. This lady realizes she was about to be experimenting in the secret of evolution. What's that? You know, it's just making you evolve faster. Strange, I don't hear a voice from downstairs anymore. That's because we defeated the monster. And tables have turned for this girl and this guy. That guy's now, he's the one being chased. He's like, step aside. Girl's not gonna let him go. I was chased around too much. I won't forget that. Looks like she's caught him, though. This guy mentions about the smoke in the distance. Alright. And we have one last person we want to talk with, and that will be Healy on the outside. Well, there's a guard outside, too. But we kind of know where we need to go. We need to go fight Balzac up in the Sandteam Castle where Prince Selena's from. This is the great Keeleon Castle, but that's not true anymore. Talk with Healy here, and then he will leave. I'm a traveler named Healy. Please tell Ragnar that I wish him the best of luck in his journey, and I, Healy, thank him greatly. Farewell. And then Healy walks out. Looks like he's following our party, but he's just going off on his own, so... But yeah, now our party is fully complete. Let's pass that full plate armor down to Ragnar. Like I said, we're going to need to gain some levels before we start, going after Balzac. But we can gain some levels because we're going to do some exploration. We're going to do some backtracking. There's a few places we can go to, including Burland, where Ragnar's from, to gain some treasures. Now that we have the magic key. One of those places we can get some treasure is Endor. So there's a few magic key doors there, and one leads to a second armor shop. And that's where we can get that really good armor, like kind of best armor in the game almost. Ragnar's in the inner level, but it's really expensive. It's 15,000 gold, so it'll be a while until we can afford that. Like I said, we're not going to be able to afford one or two pieces depending on how much gold we get while we're doing our explorations. Because we've got a decent amount of money here just by selling, Ragnar's old equipment. This is why we stocked up on the most expensive stuff we could get before his chapter ended. Because I knew we'd be able to sell it here. The money that he would have had doesn't carry over, so you might as well load up on the most expensive stuff you can get. Too bad I didn't have just a little bit more money, we would have been able to buy another half-plate armor, but you just have to go with the smaller bronze armor, but we could get a better helmet from him. Like I said, if we went to Kievs, we can buy him an iron mask like the one that Cosmo's wearing. But we can get a free iron helmet, which is better, not as good, but there'll be a free one coming up that we can get. But let's just save our game here, and then we'll do some of that backtracking exploration, starting here in the town of Endor. But before we do that, I said I'll save the game here, and I'll just insert in the end here what happens if you don't have the hero in your party when you go talk with Ragnar. So, thanks for following along. Take care, have a good one. See you in the next episode. Bye. So here we don't have Ragnar in our party, the hero in the party. And so when we talk to Ragnar, he'll be like, I want to see the hero. Aren't you the hero's companions? I want to see the hero now. And he won't move until we get the hero, so just head back, grab the hero, grab Cosmo, put him in your party, and then the game will advance as before. Take care, see you around, bye.